What for? Been away for a couple of days doing a visa run to Laos. Come back and some of the concrete posts have been done, and they did these two yesterday. So essentially they're going to put a ring beam on top of these of 1/2 metre. So it gives you some idea of how high off the ground we're going to be. That's two. So they cleaned out the forms, cover it in grease so they can get them off when they've poured the concrete. Now they're walking down the posts. I don't know whether they're running clean film or not. I don't know, like you see on other videos. Maybe they're just cleaning them. Fitting the other form here. And then I guess they're going to do this one as well. They'll do between 2 a day, I reckon, because they've only got 2 forms, so 2 a day. And the rest of it seems like they're pouring all the concrete by hand, which is not something I was expecting. But anyway, the builder's coming, or the contractor's coming later. So we'll have a little chat with them. Ready, Cap? See them rebar, they're bending them over and they're going to join them onto the cages that they're going to do for the ground beam. That's the same as they have done over here. Just there. We're now 4 big posts down. There's 4 more to go. They're doing 2 more today, and they're doing the rest of the forms today for the ring beam. I'm led to believe, I sometimes get it wrong in translation, that the digger, tractor, whatever you want to call it, macro, will be here once they've finished doing all the forms to level off the site, to give us the level to pour the concrete for the lower, well, the lower ring beam or the ground ring beam, and then they'll make the. He's noisy, isn't he? He's busy, but yeah. So these were done yesterday. Bigger, heavier duty ones, 40centimetre ones. They're 30cm. They're 50cm. Yeah. I think this came last night. After we left, it was dark. There's the rebar 16 and 12mm for the cages, and then these are the see them? They go around it. So, and then the wire there's tight all together. There's some more here as well. Still left over from last time. So yeah, we've got some progress. Digging out the trenches now to put the forms in for the rebar as well, to pour concrete, and that's the lower ring beam to tie it all together on the ground level. It looks like they've done two of the big thick, big 40cm already. Well, they've started to put the forms together for the tie beam that goes all the way around for the floor. But this is just our floor underneath the structure. So once they finish this, they're going to pour the concrete and sort of make it so that it's easy to get under the crawl space. And these tie all the beams together. So they're doing them all by hand. They're doing everything together. And it was amazing. The guy was just bending the pipe, bending the wire, using a couple of crowbar type things. So yeah, tomorrow I think they will finish the last two of the pillars, the round ones. They're over that corner there, over those two corners, one there and one there. And then they've got 3 more 40cm to do, and then they're all done. So, but bizarrely they've only got 2 wood forms. So watch this space. But on top of these posts, all this rebar that's exposed, there's going to be a ring beam 1/2 metre, so it's going to be a total of 1.5 metres, and then on top of that they're going to put concrete, I say slabs, they're more like and then on top of that they'll pour a slab, so it'll be pretty strong. Anyway, that's the update for today. We've got a couple of people staying on site tonight. So yeah, watch this space. I think we're going to be cracking on. we're cracking on anyway, but it seems to take so long. But you've got to remember everything's been done by hand, and then they'll bring the macro in and level this all off, and then they'll pour the concrete slab. But this gives you some idea of the size of the place, or the size of the actual structure. The actual house is more of the inner posts. So if you look at that post there, the two fronts are there, all these here, this one, there, that is essentially going to be the footprint of the house. So there, all the way around. So it's not that big, but we'll see. Got down here bright and early this morning. Looks like they're taking off the forms that they did yesterday for the floor beam. Starting to take shape now. All the posts are done now. And we got the digger back on site. Apparently, he's going to level all this land where the posts are, so that they can then pour the slab of the floor. Well, it's not a floor as such, it's more where the crawl space is, so underneath, so that where we can get access and we're not groveling around on sand and dirt. So yeah, that's the last two posts been shuttered and the last two round posts. Now we're out the ground officially. I just thought this would be an ideal photo opportunity to stand on top of a big digger and see whether I could see any of the different aspect. There you go. Hopefully this digger will still be here tomorrow when they levelled it all off, but will remains to be seen. I wished I had a drone, but I don't. So this is the nearest I've got to a drone, standing on top of the digger. There you go. I asked the digger driver whether he would actually scrape out half a metre from that section there, sort of 3-4 pillars of the back wall, because that's where we put in our garage, and that will save me paying someone to come in and skim it for the foundations. He knows what to do. He says, yeah, he'll take about half a metre off. So then I'll be able to put the foundations down for the garage. I won't be doing it this year, I don't think. I'm not sure. I'm a bit tight on cash at the moment, but we'll see. Well, it looks a little bit like Stonehenge at the moment, but they've got 4 more beams, ground beams to do tomorrow. And then, as you can see, all the soil is all around, all ready to level off both inside and outside to give us essentially a level ground. So hopefully tomorrow that's what will happen. Okay, here's the final walk around for this episode. The digger was here loading a load of soil in there. I really hope they've got a good whacker plate, because I think he's put too much in there. Anyway, never mind. They've been a bit short on the ground for workers today, so they've only managed to get the one actual beam done, but the prep work for the outside space that is the back balcony, that's all almost ready to do the concrete tomorrow. So I guess tomorrow will be the last day of doing the beam. Okay, that was the final walk around this week for this episode. If you've enjoyed our content and you'd like to subscribe or give us the old thumbs up, or leave us a comment or a question, we're happy to reply to you. Until the next episode next week, goodbye!